Yeah, hello everyone, this is Valder and I'm coming on a little bit early, but because I was sitting actually testing things, but I can't test it on my start thingy, so I'm just quickly going to test and see if it works out. It doesn't look like it does. Oh, damn. Man. They don't come true. Why? That is a little bit annoying. So it should be working. Why is it not working? Jesus. I don't know. I don't want. So this should be fine. It's not. So you know what? I will fiddle around with this at another time. This is just really annoying that it is not working, but I hope people will forgive me. And to be honest, last time, then suddenly it did start working, so I don't know. Is that something I have forgotten? I just realized there was a setting I hadn't set, so let's try one more time. No, it doesn't come true. Oh, it does. Okay. And what about the other one? It's always Kevin I pick on, but that is yeah, that's not my choice. It's automatic. I don't have anything against Kevin whatsoever. I don't even know if I know someone called Kevin. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So, well, okay. We are back on the new world part 1 update, and I'm still on Steam. So, because Xbox, Xbox Live have been down a big part of the day because of those computer issues with CrowdStrike and all that. So no updates there yet. So I will continue play with drops enabled on Steam, and everyone who watch, I think it's roughly 3 hours you need to watch. You get some drops which you can go and pick up in the anomaly, and yeah, actually looked at the fighter which dropped yesterday. It looks quite nice, so that might at some point be interesting to play with. Maybe we can put up a challenge where you use Twitch drops only or something like that. So I started at my base. I have cleaned up a little bit better than I did last night, and I just realized something. There was something I forgot. I had a little encounter with a dog after I did this, so yeah. Plus, it's very warm here, so everything is fine. And I'm not even supposed to stream today, even though I did say yesterday I would. And I will be streaming tomorrow as well, even though I'm not scheduled to do so either. So, going to be a little bit, but I can already now say next week I will not be streaming Wednesday, which I have taken out, or Thursday, because I have to go to London and I have no idea what time I'm back home. So that is already certain now. So yeah, apart from that, I will say everything is actually quite good. So let's go out and have some adventure, or whatever we want to call it. Go out and see if we can see some of the new stuff. I already saw quite a bit yesterday, and it was interesting. And I must admit, I'm really looking forward to see the expedition as well. But that probably won't come until everything has been updated. Another thing I will say, I had a little update before I logged on. Yeah, I did it stupid here, but never mind. I had a little update before I logged on. It was not very big, but I don't know if they have addressed issues some people found yesterday with the game crashing. So I did not find a changelog or anything, so I do not know what actually has been corrected, but I mean, if it's something which fixes something which is not good, then it's always welcome. I might be complaining a little bit about the temperature tonight, but it's 8 o'clock UK time, and the temperature is near 30 degrees, so I will say it is warm. I have 2 windows open, so if there is some noise from outside coming in, then of course I'm apologizing. We have a road nearby and there is sometimes a little bit of traffic, but normally it goes quiet at this time, so hopefully it won't be too bad. So did I actually talk to him? Yeah, I did. So we do have a mission here, so I will kind of go and do it. I also have a grape, so grape first and then mission. I think that's the best way I'll go. And of course always look at what planet it is before you go there, because it could be a very bad one, and that's why you need to take the decision, is that something I want to do? is not going to make any difference, I would say. It's a weird layered planet, this one. So why do I actually go and get the graves? Well, there's two reasons for it. One is that I get the glyphs, which means I can use the portals. I could get them by doing the Atlas missions. That is absolutely a possibility, and that's normally what I would do. The Atlas missions is actually quite good because they also give you something. I will not give any spoilers, but it is actually a good thing to do the main missions. At least do it once so you know what you get out of it and what you can expect, and then decide down the line if you want or don't want to do those kind of missions. It's a question I have gotten a couple of times. Do we actually have to do them? The answer is, of course, no, you don't have to. It's like everything else, a choice in the game, and yeah, I would say you choose, and if you choose not to do them because you think that's not useful for your gameplay, well, I would say it's up to you. It's absolutely up to you. But my recommendation is actually to do them, but I also understand when you're in the same situation as me, where I have done the main missions so many times. You do grow slightly tired of doing the same things over and over again, and that's why I'm very often actually ignoring it. Or I'm playing challenges where that is not even an option. So, and yeah, that's my opinion on that one, because the game is so you can actually do whatever you feel like, and no one should tell you whether it's right or wrong. It's definitely your choice. Pain is a good word. Okay, welcome Tasty and the cats. I am being raided here. That is something you are all very welcome. Hello there, and welcome to. How are things doing? The worst part is I just said Tasty and the cat was raiding and one of my cats came in looking if there was something to see. He left again though, but well, so yeah, they do. But welcome to all of you, and I hope you will enjoy my ventures out in the big universe. Thank you for following. That's very appreciated. This is a relatively new save. It's just Permadeath. There's no special things on this one. And I'm playing on Steam. I normally play on Xbox Game Pass, but that has not been updated yet, and I want to play the new world update. So yeah, I want to see all the wonders which has come into the game, and I think we all do. So I'm trying to get a little bit of extra from talking to the aliens and get some free things. Some people call me a gag trade lord, and there is some truth in it. I'm very hoarding with whatever I can get for free. So yeah. I choose to just call it a gamer. And you can all say if you agree or not. I do not judge people's opinions, because everyone have one, and you might not agree with it, but it's there. So, still doing those. Actually forgot I picked this one up. Oh, that I want to put on. That is a good free one. Okay. So what have you been doing so far on your stream? Anything special? I had a mission. I am doing a lot of missions to get things, because when the save is new, then yeah, Sentinel ships is actually quite interesting. The funny thing is, if you have to do it the right way, then you have to kill a lot of corrupt drones and get the echolocator that way, but that can take a very long time. That's at least my experience. But it also gives some interesting gameplay, so that is worth taking into consideration. I haven't gotten that far on this one yet. I have restored that fighter I'm flying in, and I bought an S-Class Solar yesterday, and that's the first real, well, proper ship I have bought on this one. But the thing is, I got a lot of freedom because the last couple of weeks I've been playing a challenge where you have to earn the right to fly the ship, so you have to find them crashed and repair them. That's how you get licensed to fly them, and there's a lot of restrictions. So everything I have been doing for a couple of weeks is actually weird things, but quite interesting because it is a challenge doing things which is not straightforward. And I like doing them because it gives a whole lot of perspective to the game. So yeah, I'm in the moment looking at freighters. That's always a good thing to get them up and running. But I do not want a S-Class, no, a C-Class or B-Class. So that's all I've been offered so far. So yeah. But I do like the base in the sky. That was not much. So, yeah, I will admit it's very warm here in Britain. Okay. This is actually quite interesting. I see an observatory and a crashed freighter from this trading post. So, that is something which needs to be investigated. Done the mission. The mission was to deliver something to that trading post, so it's actually not bad. I will say a little bit of a warning with the new update. Don't go in too fast when you're trying to land, because there is no like auto brake on anymore, so I have come in very fast a couple of times, and it could actually have gone wrong. And I've seen others do the same, so yeah. Thank you for following. It's very appreciated. You found any? Oh, it's one of those floral ones. Yeah, I would say Wolf's Tiger and I is playing the challenges in parallel, so I have her stream up on my screen so I can see what she's just doing. So I can see she's not cheating. Sometimes I get, oh, I found this or I saw that and look at this ship, and she finds all the good stuff, and what I get is but I think there is some differences with how the manufacturer, the developers have done the game. I think they are nicer to female players. You don't say you have changed that. No, I know. I would never suspect or insinuate that you did. That is I always believe the best in people anyway, and most time when people actually cheat, they only cheat themselves, don't they? He seems very deep. That is actually weird. I don't know if they changed something. Normally you can go into first person and then just go and find them, and then you can pick them up without digging. That doesn't seem to work here. So I don't know if that has been changed. It's more work now than it was, but that's okay. I mean, we've done this for a long time, digging them up anyway, so that doesn't really change anything. And I would say the cargo pods is the normal places. They have not moved, so that is good to know.
Extreme night radiation detected.
So I'm not getting the best of things here, but I did get a little bit of useful things. So salvage data can be used, so that it's not the worst things to get, but bum, bum. So these are for selling. These I normally have up here. And so problem is I don't have overly many slots at the moment, so I just have to adapt. And one of the things is I kind of have this running when I'm out and about. Because otherwise you end up in the end of the day where you have to clean up and refine and everything. And I find it's actually a little bit better. Sacrifice a little bit of carbon to just do it on the run. So this was actually what I was a little bit interested in, to see if that gives me something interesting. I've been a little bit stupid because I could just make myself some iron batteries and get proper protection, but I kind of held it a little bit back, because I know that when you get the proper standings with the guild guys, then you get loads for free. But as always, you know that you're going to need it, because one thing I've said about No Man's Sky many times is that this is the biggest such law simulator that exists. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but such law is that whatever you need is not what you get. So whenever you need something in No Man's Sky, you can land on a number of planets and not finding that one thing. Even though it's supposed to be a resource on those planets, it might be hard to find it. So I'm going to see if it's doing this with all of them. It looks like it. So that might have been deemed as a glitch. Okay. It's fine with me. And we're just back to do what we always done, so that's fine. So what do we have on the inside of this building? Well, there will be some code we have to guess. Stargazer, so it might be a building on another planet that is not very useful. That is unfortunate. When you get that type of code, then I know it's the building. So that was not what I wanted. But I mean, we are on this planet, and we can see if we can find something interesting. There's a couple of things I would actually like to go and look for. So yeah, it's cold here, but for now I'm actually relatively protected. So some people use a lot of charts. I use the signal booster instead, because I don't have to pay to use it. And it will find something nearby. It's not so direct as a chart is. But the reason I kind of went a little bit away from the chart was that one of the last challenge I'm still playing when I get back to Xbox Game Pass. When we played that, you're only allowed to use one chart on each planet. So when you have used your chart, you have to leave the planet. Therefore, I started using the signal booster instead, because that actually give Pretty much the same result. The chart is a little bit more streamlined. I use one now, so just to show that it comes up with something. Radar crash site located. I hope it's not the one I just went to. That would kind of annoy me. Okay, it's not. But the thing is, looking for crash traders for crash ships is a very big deal of what we do. Well, I do at least. But also sometimes when you play different challenges, you have different ways you have to do things. And that's where you learn to use all the aspects of the game, really. It's not just one way you can do things. Many things you can do 2, 3, 4 different ways and get the same result. And that's why it's so important that we keep saying there's no wrong or right. You do it your way, I do it my way, and someone else is doing it their way, and we get to the same result. So that's all what matters. And for me, the very important thing is everyone have fun doing what they're doing. Playing the game and feel it's funny. That's what it's all about. If you lose that part and the game doesn't feel interesting or funny or anything anymore, that is so sad. And what I mean is sad is that you still are sitting playing it if you don't enjoy it.
Warning. Threat detected.
What are you attacking? Okay, me, I guess. Oh. I still haven't understood why pirates attack where I am. Where are you? Did you go? Ah. Okay. So they attacked once and then left. That was slightly weird, but yeah, that is of course what happens. So say, as I usually say, if you have comments, questions, anything, feel free to use the chat. I will reply to anything I can answer. Well, I don't mind if you have questions which is related to the game. Then I'll be happy to try to help out. And if it should be, I can't answer the question, then I'm sure there's someone else in the chat which know. There's some very experienced people sitting lurking in the background sometimes. So I'm quite sure we'll get to a good answer if I should not know it.
Extreme radiation detected.
So one thing I have to tend to.
Technology recharge.
Jesus. I'll have to put something over there. That can get me into trouble. That is, well. Jesus. Yeah, well, I think I'll just sell anyway, so yeah. Let's get some of that processed. It, after all, ends being nanites, which is very useful. So let's see. So getting luxury goods is less useful, I would say, because yeah, it's worth a little bit of money, but that's not really. I rather want things like several frigate modules or slots for something. Hello there. What can I assist you with, if anything? Yeah. We had a trading post, so let's go and give that a look as well. It's relatively far away. Thank you for following. And welcome too. That's I must admit I'm melting a little bit. I'm actually quite happy with this one. The last one I had, which was another brand, that broke in the back, so it was sitting in a very lean back position. That was not very nice. This one is holding its shape, and that I'm very happy. I'm happy for the support it gives. But it's not the most expensive one you can find, so I think that plays in a little bit. Yeah. I, for one weird reason, very often get squeezing my feet towards the the metal which holds the wheels, which is not the greatest because it makes my feet numb, and then I try to stand up, and yeah, that's. Luckily, that is not seen on camera. It looks like I'm drunk, to be honest. Yeah, no, I mean, it's we all have our preferred ways of things. I always prefer to sit with my legs crossed, which I can't under my desks anyway, so then I have to turn sideways, and then I can't play, and no, that I do it sometimes, but yeah, but I have to go sideways, and then I have to correct my keyboard, my mouse, and then I start sitting like I'm sitting on a old-fashioned stool under the nice back here. Well, I won't argue against that. That's but the last one who said something to me about that said that I should not be sitting, I should be standing. That is much more healthy. And I told him to. Well, I was not very nice to him, but. Yeah, I don't like that. That's not me. Yeah, no, that could be a possibility. But I mean, at least I have a computer desk, a reasonable chair, and is sitting relatively okay. I always think of the poor souls who are sitting on a laptop on a kitchen table or something like that. That's kind of a little bit sad. I know they very often have chosen to have a laptop instead of a PC, but as a gamer, I prefer a PC. And you can have a proper big monitor and stuff like that. You don't have to have docking stations and oh no. That's a work thing for me. And that's over for me. No more work. I will say, and that's an admission from my side, but that is really great. Reached this time in my life, getting old enough to say, sod it, now I can sit and play computer games when I want. That's actually cool. I did that 30 years ago as well. People thought I was crazy, but now they don't think I'm crazy anymore. Now they know I'm crazy. So that's the big difference. There is actually people thinking it's weird a granddad is playing computer games. I should be playing golf or something like that. I've never been very good at playing golf, so, well, I never really tried it, but I've tried to hit a ball with a whatever that's called, a driver. No, it was a putter, I think. And I played crazy golf. That's quite funny, but that has nothing to do with golf, I guess. But no, that's how people perceive old men. They should be doing something in that direction, be active and stuff like that. Yeah, I like being active. I take my dogs out for a walk every day, a good long one, because I have very active dogs. And that gives me fresh air and make me move around. And the rest of the day, if I want to, I can sit and play computer. And that's great. And then you might ask, why am I actually streaming? Well, I kind of like to have an audience, some people to chit chat with, who has the same interest. So yeah, I hit the space station. That was not good. So yeah. I actually started making YouTube videos, but that's a very one-way stream. People ask questions and comments, and you reply to them, and then you never hear from them again. At least here, people come in and ask something, and you have a chit-chat, and sometimes you never see them again, but other times they come back and ask again, which is absolutely fine. So... Actually, kind of should find a planet, and I have a lot of missions which can be done in one go, and that was why I looked for buildings. I think I ran out of some fuel.
Technology recharge.
Maybe I should. Yeah.
Warning. Threat detected.
Yeah. So, wild brute detected and aggressive sentinels. I'm not strong enough for really doing that to a bigger extent at this point. As I said, this is a relatively new save, so I'm still... Is there only 3 planets in there's only 2? Let's go somewhere else then. Black holes map? That's too far. That's another thing. I haven't gotten everything up to scratch yet, so... maybe that? One of the funny thing is that you don't think about it, but you have to actually build your ship, your exosuit, your multi-tool up to a certain level, and
Hostile ships approaching.
so well, there's only 9 this time. I kid you not, I had one yesterday where there was 13 or 14. It said there was only 8, but I killed more than 8. There is something wrong with the... Can you not do that? Why do you take one which is out of range when something is shooting at me? That is bloody stupid. Yeah, I can't fly through the ships. It's only the pirates who can do that.
Hostile ships defeated.
I hope it was worth it. I really hope it was worth it. I can see I got some of the drops myself now, and it seems like it's counting properly today. Yesterday mine messed up, so after 5 hours streaming I didn't actually get the drops. Luckily I could log on to someone else earlier today and get them, so they run from 2 to my time, so that was actually quite okay. So what ship is this? Is it a good one? C. No, it's not. That's okay. I just take the reward. I will get one at some point. I know some people would argue that why don't you take it when it's a C? You can always upgrade it, and true, I am aiming getting a S-class pirate dreadnought, but you never know when that will happen, because that's a long journey to find that. I always say, when you land on a freighter, go around, see if there's something you can nick, borrow, acquire. as I use a lot of carbon, it's quite good too. There's a nutrient processor. Oh, it's being used. Okay. I've never seen before that the crew is using things, but that might be a new thing I have not encountered yet. But the thing is, when you're a hoarder, if you're a hoarder like me, then you kind of find out that, well, I can pick things up everywhere. And of course, that's what I do. I would be a very bad hoarder if I didn't. So I'm trying to make some space for things here. If I take that, start processing that, then I can actually move that over there. That gives me one extra spot. What is my multi-tool? Oh, that's the freaking personal. It's the most useless thing you can put on, but again, it's one of these things. Yeah, it might be useful, it might not, but when you're fighting, you forget you have it and you don't use it. And that's how it is. The more buttons you have to squeeze when you are in a bad situation, the more you actually risk failing. Some games they always talk about a two-finger defense, and that is that's kind of a fact that if you can keep your amount of buttons you have to press to actually do something, the higher success rate you would have. Some of the trade goods I have picked up, so that's actually not a bad thing. Gives me a little bit more space on this starship. These I should have a look at. That one is definitely better than that one, so let's put the best one on the supercharged. I normally don't put these on, and I have just done it for now. I will at some point. Bugger. Okay, this is how it's going to be right now. I need some more slots. Definitely need some more slots. That's not a new thing. That is always the same thing coming back and haunting me. We'll see. It's always ending up in the same kind of problem that space is not something I have a lot of, and it takes some time before you actually reach a point where everything is great. So if you wonder why I'm actually talking to these guys, there is there's actually three reasons for it. The first one, if you get standing up with the different alien races, you get discount when you buy for nanites. The second reason is that if you practice your language skills with them and they like what you say, they might give you something, and that something can sometimes be something which is the thing you buy in the anomaly for nanites, and it will actually save you a lot. The third thing is more me personally. I like to understand as much as possible what they're actually saying, so I don't go too wrong with them. And that's a thing which is mainly happening when you go into manufacturing factories and is trying to decode them. It will say something to you, and that you choose out of that. And if you don't understand exactly what they're saying, you might pick wrong and not get anything out of it. So it's just yeah. The gigs is a little bit boring because whatever they give you something is always a little bit of money. And that's okay, but it's not the greatest. Huh? Two C classes, and that's actually have a slot for the multi-tool. Oh, did I have two? Okay. I missed I had two. So, did the chat just cut out or? Yeah, well, okay, now I brought myself in that situation again where I have a mission going to another system. I will do that, but I will first see what planets is in this system. Because I would kind of like to find a planet which is reasonable. And reasonable meaning not too environmental bad, or not a lot of aggressive sentinels. Both planets I looked at so far had them. Is this another one with 2 only? Oh dear. Thank you for following and welcome to. Hi man. Okay.
Warning. Threat detected.
Yeah, I don't care about that. So I like cats, so I actually like all types of animals. I'm a little bit like Ricky Gervais, British comedian. He says animals don't have a voice, but I do, so I will speak for them. And I'm one of those who actually hate people treating animals badly. It's something which the worst part is some people don't understand why you say they are abusing their animals, but I have border collies, which is very energetic dogs, and we used to meet with a guy who had some type of greyhound. I'm not an expert in I know there's different types. So, but and he asked if it was okay. He took his dog off lead so it could play with our dog, and yeah, we were fine with that. And what I didn't understand was our border collie outran a greyhound, which should not happen. But when I found out this guy had his dog in a cage all day at home, that's not good for a big dog. And I felt that was wrong. I would never put my dog in a cage. If I did anything, I would build a proper dog house outside in the garden or something like that. Well, I don't even think because our dogs is part of the family. Yeah, and later he told us the dog was depressed. I bloody understand that. I would be depressed if I was put in a cage all day. Yeah. And that dog loved to play with our dog, and that, yeah. Well, But he had so many questions about how to have a dog, what to feed them, what to do, how far should I walk it every day, um, so the dog is tired. Oh, I will say we can't do that because we get tired way before the dog, but the dogs, because both is equally, they can just continue. But yeah, I mean, the thing is,
Product received.
for us, it's not only physical, it's also mental exercise they need. So you actually have to somehow play with them where you challenge them, and that's the fun part. Oh, I'm sorry, I said I had 2 border collies. That's not true. I have 3. Um, the third one is a black cat which is very small. He has very short legs, but he's been adopted by the border collie, so he runs around playing with them in the garden. And he is enjoying his life as an honorary border collie. It was actually funny. He was a rescue we got. He was found in the Yorkshire Moors, which is a very desolate area in the north mid of Britain. And we thought, okay, we're going to get a very feral cat, which we might or might not see very often. But he came into the house, he saw the oldest of our border collies, started talking to her, and she just licked him like, yeah, okay, you're welcome. And after that, they have been best friends. Never any claws or anything, biting, no, not even barking. So, yeah. The only cat we have who will not admit he likes the dogs is our very old cat, but he actually liked them just as much. But only when when he thinks we don't see it. So, I had something to deliver, I better do that. Yeah, now I ended talking about dogs and cats, and that's quite typical me to get sidetracked to talk about something completely different. Absolutely, absolutely. I will say I couldn't imagine a life without dogs and cats. It does so many good things for you. And the thing is, if you're stressed or upset, then suddenly one of the animals comes and just put their paw on you or something like that, and you're, oh, everything is good now.
Technology recharge. Weather update.
Need to find a place to put these. I'm gonna go over there. These can clean. That one I don't really know yet what I'm doing with, but well, that's cats for you, isn't it? Yeah. Our old cat has a very horrible habit. When you don't expect it, then he comes and starts nibbling on your elbows. Not hard or anything, but just that touch of a little bit of teeth, you jump half a meter every time. And cats are very sneaky. Jesus.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
And then he has another very bad habit. He will come when you have gone to sleep, and he will try to find out if you're really sleeping or you are still awake. And he will do that with a soft paw on your forehead. Luckily it's soft. I can just imagine you got a paw full of claws in your face. That would not be nice. But he is actually very gentle. Did I sell that? Oh dear. Have I been stupid? Oh. Okay. That is a bummer I have made here, but it's not the first time I have done that. That's the worst part is when you do things like I just did, selling the thing you're actually supposed to deliver. You always feel so stupid for doing it, but yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, just going to check something. So I might have sold it, yeah. I might have had more of them, so I'm in the Ukalut Uval. Sounds like Inuit. So I'm going to backtrace my steps and see if I can buy one. Yeah, I mean, I have done it before. I thought I had found a system where everything I could sell was on my ship and everything I couldn't sell was on my exosuit, so that way I would not make any issues. Yeah, it doesn't always work, because if it puts it on the ship, then I might by mistake sell it. Because if you have a stack already on the ship, then it will just put it there by default, so yeah. So, hopefully, I won't have to go too far to actually find one which have it in stock. Well, I will say it's not always it goes as you expect it to, and that is just how it is.
Product received.
But I knew I had bought it on a trading post somewhere, so then it should also be on the station, and well, not so much money in it as if I wanted to sell it, but at least it was, I think it was the correct thing. Now I find out that it was not 1, it was 10. Oh. So, it's the wrong thing I have. Oh dear. It's an iron sphere. Oh, there. You know what? I'm going to pretend it didn't happen and actually see what else there is on this planet. I need a couple of things, so there's no reason for... There's a drop pod. Which is of course good. So now I made a note what I need. So when I get it, I can come back and hand it in. That's kind of the good things with the missions you get. You don't actually have to do them immediately. You can drag them out as long as you want, I think. So, get this away first. That one was wrongly acquired, so... and I got everything but this. So drop pods is lovely. It's almost free slot for your exosuit. Oh. What is that? Look like a predator, but his diet is not. Hyper carnivore, is that a predator? I think it is. Oh, I hate bugs. I hate bugs. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, there. It was a predator, so good. I had a mission with that, so that's actually good to get that away easily. Because sometimes if you have to go and search on 20 planets to find a predator, that can be a little bit tricky. So drop pods is very good as long as you need slots in your exosuit, that is absolutely brilliant to find them. You can get them on charts as well. And that's not really something I want.
Units received.
So, going to take a detour because I'm going to I have to go through these stacks no matter what. I will actually take a chart instead. That was a distress signal. Okay, that's okay. The thing is, if I use the signal booster again, it would keep pointing me to the same place. So I would have to go there and use it. Go there and be fighting a lot of sentinels suddenly. That's a little bit prematurely to what I can actually do. So everything, I normally like to have one ship of each class as S-class. But I always start out having one of each and then upgrade them as I go. And very often I will have 2-3 different sentinel interceptors because I find most of them cool, so I can't scrap them. So unfortunately there's a person here, so I don't get a ship. Pucker. This is a hauler. So I don't have what is needed. I'm going to borrow some space.
Technology recharge.
So it's the best I can do in this situation. So an unknown building, so something good came out of it. I fixed your ship. There was not much he gave me, but Starship shield module, okay.
Units received.
Marked an unknown building up here. And that's not a building, but never mind. That's not always what it says it is. Have to carry around with me. Do I have space for that? I'm actually starting being stupid here, but that helps a little bit, so that's not a bad thing. It's always good to have options.
Sentinel drones activated.
Why do I run into sentinel drones that start shooting at me? You don't want to do that. I'm sorry, but you don't. Making some space. Something is shooting. Where from?
Warning. Sentinel
Oh no, more sentinels. What do I do? Oh, bloody hell. should have picked that up before I did this. So if you noticed, I actually don't shoot the triangular one because then it stays on 2 rather than anything else, but I'm going to break it off now. I had enough but if you don't shoot the triangular one, then it will keep making normal drones, and it will stay on level 2, not go up to level 3 where it will pull worse things in, such as quads and stuff like that. Okay, good. There's an animal after me. There's a bloody attack going on as well. Jesus, I'm a very popular guy here. So I do actually want to have everything I can get. They do show up on your there, okay. It's an unknown building, another unknown building, so let's go and see what that is. Yeah, I can't go through the bloody ground. It's only the pirates who can do that. What was that building? It was just shelters. Oh, there's another fucking bug. Not sure I like this new box. Of course I do. What is there not to like? It's actually brilliant. Oh god, that is empty. And some free nanites, that is always good. So it said something was broken. Let's actually repair that.
Technology prepared.
No, 2 sec. That one I put on the starship to go with that. These can be sold. I'm not thinking about making food anytime soon. So I have to use my space as best I can, because I don't really want to put something away. That is, I said I was a hoarder, and I stick with that. One is coming down. That's fine. Everything is fine. So sure I saw some service technology there. So I'll by default now just tick for them, and that is as it is. So going to see if I can see something else. See, the thing is, I'm looking for an abandoned building. That's not it. How many animals am I missing? What's the last one? It's rabbit on the ground. Okay. So it showed me a waypoint or beacon.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
So the problem with this is it will show me a minor settlement, which yeah, sometimes can be useful, but not really at this moment for me. And the firestorm is picking up. I will jump into my ship before I get roasted. Oh. It's warm and I'm sitting drinking warm coffee. It might not be the best choice, but I'm so used to do that. So we definitely seen some new bugs around. Which doesn't look very nice, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting having too much of everything. Funny thing is, I have weapons put on, but I don't have the weapon. I need that. No, not that. That one. Well, so we'll see what the charts will give me. Was the abandoned building, so and that's that way, and it's just over there, just a couple of hours. That's good. That's when you know that's what I'm doing the rest of the evening. So we might have to wait for this storm, but thank you. Very, very nice. It's nice when things fit together. I like that. That's actually one of the best ways of gameplay. So something there as well. That is fine. And I unfortunately have to do something about all this. Maybe not picking it up. That's not an option. I can put a couple of things over, so let's take one of these over. These I technically don't need right now, but I want to save them. So it's going to be worse. So that's the best part. that's another abandoned building. Okay. So it was find one, get one for free, or these terminals is always good because they give between 120 and 150 nanites, which is very, very good when you just start the game. So if you come across abandoned buildings, go in and talk to the terminal and save the junk, because that can refine to nanites as well. On normal, it used to be that you could actually access it multiple times. I don't know if it still is that, because I haven't played normal for a very long time. So, but I know it was not a glitch or anything, because then we wouldn't have been able to. Then it would have been the same on the higher levels as well, that it was a glitch, but here we can only take it once, so it might not be an issue, and it might work multiple times. Then keep taking as much as you like. Okay, that was all the stuff. So now, come on. I will do something I always do. You can gather the whispering eggs, but when you take them, you get these guys. And if you are not prepared to fight with them, then don't touch the eggs. That means you can actually touch them, but there is a special way of doing it. And I'm not going to show you how to do it, but if you want to know, then let me know in chat, then at some point I can show it. Otherwise, go to my YouTube channel, and there is a video how you safely can take the eggs. But when I have killed creatures, I always go to these, and I have hated them since the day I started playing. So, did I do all of them I had? That one I did. That one, oh, that's one I haven't done. Or haven't they caught up? So, well, some of them doesn't seem to pick up. So, if you go down to ground level and fight with them, they are faster than you and they spit toxic at you. And they come in numbers. There is always 10, 12 of them when they come out. The thing is, if you're on the roof, you're kind of safe. So So that, 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 that. So it seems like I have done all of them. So what I will do now is actually go and hand them in, because I have a lot of slots that is useful. And that's often the thing when I'm playing, is just getting everything up to a certain standard, so I am relatively competitive with everything I do. I do not expect everything to be top notch, but at least give me a chance. So I probably need space, so let's see, because some of the rewards was stop. I always call it stop when I don't know what it actually is. So, and then missions. So that is a chart, that is a chart. That is nanite. That is slot. That is money. Okay, these. All going the same. That's an iron sphere. Okay, that's what I need. Huh. Am I lucky or what? So, but the most important is actually the standings, because if they come proper up, that's a very good thing. One went up, good. That went up, good. That went up, so that is really going the right way. I don't care about the Korvax, the Viking and the Gek, because they will always come anyway. But what is very brilliant, I got 6 slots for my starship. It's not certain I can put them all on, because it is only a C-class, so I could. That was actually good. I am going to make space. There's one other problem when you are quite a lot on planets, as you pick up much more than you do in space. So that one I'll just go to sell, that won't go there because I need it there. These along up here, that one I already have over here. So that one is for sale, but that has to wait. There we go. Starship. So I need to. That one goes there anyway. think I got it right. Good. That actually looks really good. Okay, I am at the correct planet, so that's even better. So I just have one tiny thing to do. Just see if it had any effect where I was. Oh, a suspicious package. I don't think I ever got them for free, but I'll take it. You never know what comes out of them. Gold nugget, okay. Yeah, every little helps. So let's go and deliver that iron sphere which I managed to sell earlier. Finally I got it. It wasn't the way I wanted to get it, but sometimes you are just a little bit lucky. And I will say that is absolutely fine, you're lucky. Don't let anyone blame you for that. Yeah, I don't know who was it who asked what happened, but good question, I don't know. I feel there's something which has been done with landings, but I might be wrong. I definitely might be wrong. So, this. Okay, that's nice, it's done, and then I don't have to speculate over that anymore, so that's brilliant. Temperature showing 27 degrees, and it's after 10 o'clock at night. I do understand my dogs has been very passive today, and it is of course because of the weather. So yeah. Now we can leave for a new system and live happy ever after. Okay, it's some rubbish to say, but I got a little bit of space out of it again, so. So there's been some rumors about World Part 2, that there will be a new type of systems. So you know we have yellow, red and green and blue systems at the moment, and it seems like we will get purple, or some speculate they might be black. I don't know what exactly the outcome is, because one thing is getting some of the information, but it is only gotten from icons at the moment. So that sounds quite interesting if we then need a purple drive or whatever to get to those systems, and we get a new metal type as well and stuff. That I'm looking forward to. Because that is absolutely, well, something which could be very interesting. I know it has been a wish from some communities to build and run their own space stations in systems that don't have a space station. I don't know if they will be allowed to do so, but that could be an interesting thing as well, that some community could run and have their own space station and actually earn money on other players. Just saying. That is a rotten reward. So I did the missions with kill creatures and actually kill. Oh yeah, I forgot something. Kill sentinels as well. The thing is that oh, they go with them. Okay. The thing is that oh, that doesn't. It's not everything which goes with something, but the thing is, you really want to put things next to where it gives you bonus. You can see it actually colors up with these. This one doesn't. I don't know why. So I put it there for now. It will count, but it doesn't get any bonus. So this is for the multi-tool, and I already have 3 of them. 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3. That's got 3 of them. 1, 2 is one I leave out. Bim, bim, bim. So I do recycle them, so I get the wiring loom and the materials, and yeah, I might be a little bit naughty doing that, but wiring looms is an expense that you keep getting, and that's just how it is. So yeah. Okay, where did it put that? That one I would just sell. That one I will actually keep. These are for selling. I have now I can sell them without any issues. So this one just needs to be processed all the way. Yeah. I really need a freighter, but until I get one, then I will have to kind of sort it out. So thing is, it might be stupid selling the meat and stuff like that, but to be honest, until I need it, because when I need it I can go out and farm for it, so it's not, it will take quite a while before I get to the point where I would start doing cooking, so it's not even close to anything. No, you know what? Even though you can use your things to gain better standing, I actually like just doing it by doing missions. Of course, if it's something which is absolutely useless, yeah, then maybe, but nothing is really useless.